We're about to get a little messy here this morning on North Dakota Today.
There's some fun science experiments. We're going to amaze you with our chemistry skills thanks to Dr. Graham Wiley and biology major at Concordia, Kelly Noah. To both of you, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What are we up to today, Doc?
So I thought that today we'd bring one of the ones we've been doing around in the community this summer. We've been out a lot doing science with kids all across the Fargo-Moorhead area. And I thought we'd use one that this is also something you can do at home. So basically, it's a really simple one. In terms of ingredients, we need a large container of sugar and some food colour and possibly some water. And if you put that together in the right combination, we actually get to make a really colourful rainbow that looks a wee bit like that. Nice. So the way it works is it's all about density. The denser something is, the tendency is to sink or to float. So what we're going to teach you guys to do is to start by trying to do a little bit of a density experiment. So I want you to, we're going to take these are just condiment bottles. You can find them anywhere, and they're really good for doing an experiment like this.
This is not ketchup.
So we're going to give Chris the blue, we're going to give Chris the blue one to start with.
Okay.
And if you want to grab a tube, and we're going to give you the red one to start with. And what I want you to do is put a few squirts of that in there, just maybe about half full or something like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to uncap, and you're going to go, if you did the blue one, we're going to go to the red one. If you did the red one, we're going to go to the blue one. So this one, no, wait for it. This one takes a little bit of a trick. So instead of doing this nice and fast, we're actually going to tilt the tube a wee bit slowly. We call this layering. Take your bottle, hold it up, and then just let the liquid dribble down slowly onto the top.
Kind of like you're pouring beer into a mug.
Yeah, like if you're pouring beer. Nice and slow. There we go. And because the blue liquid is actually denser than the red liquid, you can go a wee bit faster than that. What's going to happen is, in Chrissy's case, what we're going to see is the red one stays on the top because it's denser. So if Chris holds that up to the camera, and with Lisa over here, again, the blue one is denser. So what tends to happen is that it sinks to the bottom. So we always have blue on the bottom, and we always have red on the top, sort of thing.
And
if you hold it, well, if you shake it, science is all about trying to find things out. So shake it and find out. And if we shake it up, what actually happens is we make
purple.
Purple, okay, combination of red and blue. And that's because both of these solutions, the red and the blue, are water-based. The only difference is, in the blue, we made it by stirring a massive amount of sugar into the solution. It's about 30% sugar and about 70% water. The red one's just red and food colour, so that's why it's lighter. The more sugar you dissolve, the denser it gets. You can also see this because a can of regular Coke will sink and a can of Diet Coke will float in water.
Oh, wow.
So what we're going to do, we call this one the chemical rainbow. So what we're going to do is we also, of course, decided to complicate things. So we're going to go to 3 colours here. So what we're going to do here now is see if you guys can pull this off. We're going to start with blue in the bottom. We're going to add our yellow slowly, and then we're going to add our blue slow. We're going to add about a third this time and see what happens. You can add the first one fast. And this is something you can do at home, just different cups of water. You can add sugar. You can use ketchup bottles. If you've got little dropper pipettes or stuff like that, you can also do it that way. And we can also make them in tubes like that. So if you have something like a tube lying around, you can also make it that way. So as I'll kind of show, and then red on the top. Let's go for a number 3. And so this is a really cool one. So we get to basically, as always, you can add your first one really fast like that. And then Kelly's going to take over and do the yellow and the red on that one. And what we can see there, if you want to hold it there so we can see it against the white backdrop, we actually get to see a little bit of density experiments, and we can actually see the colour. And the slower and steady you are, and there's no reason you have to do your colour combinations this way. We just choose this one because it makes a really nice rainbow as you go up the scheme, but you could completely reverse it. Put the red, lots of sugar, try it. You know, it's all about experimenting. You can also add other liquids you can find around the house. Corn syrup, we've done that in the past with Chris.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Good stuff.
I have 2 daughters, and
it's perfectly
they love
safe.
Everything rainbow.
Yeah, perfectly safe, if just a little bit sticky.
So I can drink this now. Maybe not.
But no ketchup.
Stay with us. We got more with Dr. Graham coming up right after this.